A father fights to stay alive after being hit in a crash involving a car that was being chased by the LAPD. The victim was directing traffic from a church parking lot on 87th and Broadway in South LA when he was hit. KCAL 9's Dave Lopez is live in South LA, where a procession filled with well-wishers is now happening. Dave?
Well, Lena, the circumstances surrounding this almost border on the unbelievable. Behind me is 87th Street, and this is where the simple procession on Holy Thursday night took place. The man was directing traffic. He's a member of the congregation, and it was a ceremony that's been going on for 20 years, much like the Good Friday procession that you're about to see that left this church here, just about an hour ago. This is the Good Friday procession as the members of this congregation leave. The big difference in this procession is that it is under a police escort. Now, the one last night, and again, they've been doing it for 21 years, was not under a police escort. The parish priest at Mother of Sorrows Catholic Church did not want to talk about what happened last night. He would only identify the man who was injured last night as a member of their congregation named Jesus, and that he was directing traffic on 87th Street during the annual procession of the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament on Holy Thursday night.
A car was coming from that block over there, going like fast.
Jesus, we are told, was acting as a traffic cop, directing cars and keeping people off the street during the procession. It was very crowded. At the same time, the LAPD was looking for a wanted gang member, outstanding warrants. They found him sitting in a parked car on the corner of 87th and Broadway. The procession was headed up 87th toward Broadway. Police say when they pulled up behind him in his parked car right where I'm standing, they called out his name. He appeared to be getting out of his car, then jumped back in and took off down the street at a high rate of speed. Witnesses say there were a number of cars, because of the crowd, parked in the street. He was weaving in and out, they say, honking his horn all the time, but going very fast.
Speeding, and he just honked, but I don't think they have time to move.
And it was less than 200 yards into the chase, according to police, when the suspect hit a parked car, which then slammed into Jesus, who was in the street. Jesus survived and is listed in critical condition.
I was over here. I heard the car and the sirens.
According to people who were there, the wife of Jesus was just a few yards away when he was hit. The suspect continued going. He was captured by police about 5 blocks away. Again, a very simple ceremony on a very solemn, holy night in the Catholic faith. And the man now is critical, but improving, we are told. Back to you in the studio.